Alrighty, let's design, fabricate, and weld up a front fender for this little motorcycle. Let's make something to make it appealing. And I'm going to do that within the hour. And for the people that say, I wouldn't work there because you don't have a bench, you wouldn't build a fender in an hour then, would you? That's all I got to tell you. That's what I got to tell you. Let's do this. I've got a rim and I've got a fender. Let's figure this out here for a second. This is the back wheel. I got the front fender. The fender fits the wheel, obviously, because it did before. So I'm thinking, what am I thinking? I'm thinking that I want the front fender exact same distance off the back as I do the front. So say I'm 7 inches there, 7 inches there. I want to put this on 7 inches on so if I'm 7 inches there, do you like how far forward the fender is? Do you like how far forward the fender is? Looks like enough.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm just going to take a look over here. There's an Indian motorcycle on the wall, a 4-cylinder one. Just looking at it, see how far forward the front fender is. If I'm 7 inches off the ground, just roll it back 7 inches off the ground. I'm happy with the distance of the front fender off the ground. So I'm happy with the fender. So I'm just going to take the fender off the wheel. Let's do this. Do this as quick as possible. I said I'd do it in an hour. Does it matter? Yeah, it does matter. I get a terrible mark going on there, I know that. That's not good for me. Let's do this. I need one mark. I'm not going to get it off that rim. Let's do this steady now. A little bit right there, a little bit fuzzy. All right. Yeah, I don't think I left enough there to draw my thing. Poopy, I'm starting off rough here. Starting off rough. Let's do it again. Got to get the fender over here because I want to draw the tail on it like that. And do it again. Let's do this. Not liking it. Let's do this. This would be. Just wait a second. It's gonna give me. Ouch! Bit me. Let's get it together here. Just gonna go. Just try to put that wheel in place for best I could. Now when I shape that, make it look best I can. Let's do this. It's my line. We came, we'll say about here. How far up for that curves? I'm gonna say it's going this way, here, and then it starts going this way. So I'm gonna measure up. We'll say 10. 10. Bring it in more and then flare it. Guess this is all in a matter of how I want it to look. Good look at that too. That looks fine. All kinds of room there, I'm thinking. So So let's do this. Let's draw this on here. What we want it to look like. How do I want it to look like? From here. Do you like that one?
Yeah, I do.
Which one? Let this, cut this out, that's fine? Okay, go from there. Let's cut it. Gotta compare. Oh, Fina. Such a good girl. Watching her get old. I mean, no. Growing old with her is, you know, it's hard to, not hard, but let's face it. Let's face it. We're all in a boat that's going down, and some of us get better rooms, I guess. And just remember that, that's all. Keep yourself humble, I guess. Now, can't see that. Oh yeah! The line right. Well, I have to go back start the other way. Faster I cut this cardboard, faster I get it done. I do like Pepsi. You notice that? Pepsi's on. All right. Now, that's the side of what I want. That's what I want. The side of the, what's what the side of the fender looks like. And I'm looking at this here. It doesn't look like I'm coming down too far to interfere with anything. If not, if so, I probably could have a little bit more. Do you want more?
Can you hold it up to it?
Can. I'm gonna have more time in design than fabricating.
It's pretty. It's really pretty.
Are you talking to me?
I like it.
So, should I come down further?
Yeah, I guess you could.
Or does it look good that way? It's gonna be, you know, about yay. Something like that. More or less. I'm gonna sit right about there like that. I'm gonna put it right on the wheel to show you. Probably something like that right there. If I can put the tape measure underneath the back, I'll know exactly where it goes. Let's do that. Put the wheel in the, come on, stop that. Why are you doing that? Let's do this. Bike took the turn, right, you know? I can't help it, the bike took a turn. It said that it wants to look this way instead of the other way. And I'm okay with it. I'm gonna measure up my 7 on this side so I can see. Would sit about, like, yay, like that. Do you like that, or should I draw down the middle further? In the front?
I think it could come down a little bit.
So what you're telling me is that I can modify this in here.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I got the sides here. That's my pattern. She told me all I have to do is I can modify it a little bit, and I can modify it when I transfer it to the metal. But now, right now, I have to know how wide is how narrow is the narrowest place to put the fender in. When I did these forks the first time, I cut off the brackets to hold the front fender. I cut them off, yes I did. Put it for the record, I cut them off. But of changing, so now I'm gonna make my own brackets, is that okay? This is the narrowest place for the tire. That's the widest. I have to go with the narrowest because my fender is gonna be at least to here, you know, to get above there, so I'm gonna go my most narrowest. 3 3/4. 3 3/4. Let's measure the fender. Do this. 3.5. Better go 3.5. And the reason being is I'm going to put sides on the fender. 3.5, yeah, it gives you quite a bit. 3 5/8, something like that. Now, let's take, what I'm going to say is, let's cut the two sides out. Let's cut the two sides out. And the reason I'm going to say that is because when I apply the piece, this is the side, I'm going to have to make another side. I'm going to have to do the top. When I do the top, I would like to do it in one piece. Yes, I would. But what I'm thinking is, it'd be easier to do it in two pieces. And the reason being is, why is the reason being is, so I can get it straight. If I start trying to wrap that one piece up there and trying to get that, I think I'll have an issue. So I'll just cut, when I get these two pieces cut out and I start to go for it, I'll apply half, I'll do half and I'll do half and butt weld it together. No issues, no problem, let's go for it. We need some metal. What is the time, my assistant, lovely Jolene?
11 minutes.
11 minutes in? Oh my God, I slow down. I'm just joking. I'm gonna tell you something. If you want something, I hope you would never tell your kids, don't go down and get for it, go for it. You make sure, or you should make sure, that they do get down and go for it. That's what you should do. You should make sure they do get down and go for it. If they don't, what will they get out of life? Ask anybody what you'll get if you don't put the work in. Ask anybody. Ask anybody who's successful if they work, 40 hours, or if they work 140 hours. And work cures a lot. And you know what? If I was sick, I think I would still work because it cures the brain. Because you're working on something, it might not fix it completely, but I'm telling you, a mindset can put you in places where no other place can. A mindset can do it. I'm nobody. Look at my mindset and Jolene's mindset has done. I don't know if Jolene wants me to say that she was a nobody, but she didn't have much growing up, same as me. So if you want to tell your kids to not get down and go for it, you make sure that you tell them who we are, and then we got down and went for it. And that's why we have what we have. We got down and went for it. That's the end of it. Get down and go for it, man. Now, that's my new pattern. Let's cut her out. Pair of glovey boots. Motorcycle's looking sharp, like a tack. That one was for you, ladies. I know you've been missing the grinder. I thought I'd start her up. Huh? That's one for you. It's like the lady said. She said, you're the only other man that I sleep with. She said, we watch you every night. And I said, thank you very much. But that was for you. You were missing me. And the other people stopped in. They had the honeymoon here, had a good time. They had a drinking game every time I said something. What was it? What was it? What was the one? I should know because every time I said something. Practically impossible. That's the one. And they would have a drink. So have a drink on me. Appreciate everybody watching. You know, thank you very much. We really do. And I don't mind getting down and giving it for you. You, Jolene, that is. I hate to say it, but most of the people that build things for the world are getting down and giving her, and we're just sitting back buying it. But you know what? Bad Chad's gonna give her. And the reason I want it on the line is because the line is not my pattern. That side of my line is the pattern, or this side, the inside of my line is the pattern. If I stay outside the line, though, that means I'm adding a 16th. Don't want to do that. Not today, tomorrow. But if it so happens, it's okay, and I'll tell you why. Because I'm going to weld it, and then I'm going to body fill it. Don't tell anybody. I'm going to put body fill on it. I'm going to put body fill on it. This little bike has taken a life of its own, but I'm having fun with it. Okay, we're going 3 5/8 wide. I have to find it. Let's do it. No, we'll just cut it in half. Don't matter. Don't need this piece. Let's do half of it. Need to tape measure before I go anywhere. I guess today's video comes from whether to get down and give her, or to stand up and take what you get. Either other, or whatever you want. It's bad. So let's do it this way. Hey, which one's the straightest edge? Can you tell, sweetie pie?
They both look cut.
They're both crooked in the ram's horn, ain't they? Huh? I'm gonna do 3 5/8. 3 5/8. Are you serious? If I cut that in half, it's perfect. 2 pieces. Oh my God. Put your gloves back on. That stuff's sharp. Got the edges on there like that. Don't trust it. It'll cut you. It'll cut you. You won't say a word. Won't say sorry or nothing. Just trying to line the lines up right in the middle if I can get her. I want her in the middle. Try to hold the best I can. Got one really nice straight edge and one really that needs to be cleaned edge. Now, on this motorcycle, I've got a couple different edges going on. You can see on the gas tank, it's got a nice little round edge going on there. See on this edge here, it's sharp. Sort of sharp, sort of sharp, round, round, sort of sharp. So basically, I don't think it matters to me, but if I want it this shape here, when I weld this together, I'm gonna have to make my mind up which shape I want, the round one or this one, or the sharper one. And I'm gonna go with the sharper one because the back fender's sharper. It doesn't go with that. We're using the front fender with the back fender, so we're going with the sharp one. When we weld it all up, nobody's painting it without filling it. So we'll fill it, we'll leave the edge to last, we'll round it off nice with the material that we have, and then we'll go forward from there. We're also gonna have to make brackets. Brackets, what I mean by brackets, we're gonna have to make both pieces the same. Would be nice. We'll do that first. And how I'm gonna do that is just gonna take C-clamps. Excuse me, sweetie pie. Man, I got C-clamps everywhere. I got C-clamps, or I don't even know where I got C-clamps. Like, it is something. We had like 50, 60 pair when we blew that bubble. I don't know where they're all at. We've had a lot of C-clamps over our times. Which is a good thing. Try and clamp that together. Just go this way. Just make sure everything's covered, and that way there when I sand one off, I get the other one. We're gonna shape this a little bit more before we put that on there. Now, right here, right now, like, it'd be nice, how can I say, like to have a sander that was portable, that you could just stand up and sand that, but I do not. That's why I get down and give her. Just trying to match them up the best I can. I want to thank the guy that brought these hammers, appreciate it. Had a good chat with that guy, he was fun. Now, when you take something like that down there, on that edge, I like using a flapper wheel. You can use the 24 grit and the 36 grit and all that stuff, but it's a bit much. So I like using the flapper wheel, which is the sandpaper laying over top of each other. You want to be careful doing it because you'll bend an edge. We don't want to bend them, we just want to make them look the same. We can. One's just they're pretty decent. This is where you fine tune it so it looks good, right? This is basically where you fine tune it so it looks good. Just if you don't like an edge on it, round it out a little bit. That's our new slogan. Get down and give her. Get the welder ready here, and we'll put her together. See what she looks like, huh? Hair update, hair update, hair update. Man, it's growing like a bad weed, like a chia pet. Elite hair, if you want hair, go get it. If you want it, go get it. Why wouldn't you? If you can, and if you want it and you can't, figure out how to get it. And I'll bet you your solution's got work clothes on. I know it's a terrible thing, but the more we realize that working is the way to happiness. It is sort of. It is. Alrighty, man. I'd like to have an assistant. I wonder if I want to roll that, or I will. I think I will. No, I think I won't. See if I can. See what happens. That's good. Got a little bit of roller. I'll let me go back with you. All right. Now it's crucial. I'll say crucial. Yes, it is. It's crucial that when we're making stuff like this and we want to sand everything off, that we get our edges right. It's crucial. Or even just to get it welded on is good. Funny, eh? All right, let's get on here a little bit. Just gonna make it halfway on that. There you go. Oh. Gas stayed on. Bugger. 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 Gonna do this. Gonna try to fix it. I'm gonna ground it out, or what happens, I can fix that. Good. Got it. Get over a little bit. Get over a little bit. It's like holding your phone. After a while, you become good at holding things. I guess holding the phone. I don't know, Tina wants in, I think. But what I have going on here right now, I know one thing for sure. I want to look up and see if I got her going straight, because if I haven't got her going straight, if I got that angled down or angled up, that's a hard thing to deal with. Once you get it all welded together, you're not going to do anything with it, and you're going to be in a mess. I'm going to go get Fina. I think I got the time, and it's my dog, and I'm going to give her the time. Come on in, sweetheart. Thank you for your time and effort. And we're going to put the other back piece on. Yeah. I didn't check and see if those, can't pick it up. Ah! Not doing it barehanded, so I'm not doing it. Wrong hand, wrong. Now, that there, that's not bad. I don't know if I should bend it. I probably should bend it a little bit so it knows a little bit of memory. Come here. Know better than that, shouldn't I, baby? I always know better than that, don't I? Ooh, that went well. Got it. I've done that a bit. Sit down there. There we go. Sit down. Out. Hot in the ears. Got my helmet on. Never used it once. Guess I can't. Just kind of, not say can't. Don't like the word can't. A little thinner on that one. It's all right. Not too bad. I'm just taking, sand that edge down just a little bit, just so when it comes time, and we'll cut this off. Just a little bit longer. Shear that off. Yes, I'm going to have to make new brackets, but I think the Fender's going to be pleasing to the eye. Going to get another extension cord. Got a piece of metal on my foot right at the present moment. Metal goes in, wood festers out, so I'd like to get that piece of metal out of my foot sometime. I get Jolene to hold me down and rub my feet and pull it out, pull the tweezers. Best you can. That's what I'd like. Now I want to sand. Where'd that go? That in there, is it? Yep. Now, so you can see I got a little difference in the material right there. See a little difference right there? Don't want that little difference. I want to sand it out. Baby hair. Just for shits and giggles, just before I go too far. She still loves me, boys. She still loves me. She didn't get on her hands and knees and tell me that, but she still loves me.
Did you try
What?
it on?
No, I just stuck it in there and see if it fit. Oh. I will try it on here as soon as I get the other side on. No, don't let them go that quick. Have to wait right to the end. All right, let's do it. Just get this first one on, and then we'll go from there. That's not the ground. This is the ground. And the exact same thing we did on the other one. Hoping that we got Yeehaw, that worked. Yeah, I like that one or not, but it worked. All right. It looks like I need to take a little bit off there. So what I'm going to do, where I think I need to take some off, I'll sand it again. Now, you see that's up there a little bit. Tap it through. Perfect. Perfect. I'm just going to knock a weld. Oh, gas is all stuck on. Turn that off. Damn it. Gas stuck on. I tried to jam it in. All right, so we pretty well basically got the fender built anyways. So I'll have to deal with that here in a second. I'm going to ground it out and stuff, and then we'll go for that. But let's take that sharp corner off. Nope, not doing it that way. Got to sand it off, not cut it off. Take a look. That's rounded off there. Nice. Same sort of deal. Same sort of deal. Now, let's put the fender on. Hasn't got no brackets yet. But I've made a fender. This is like that game. What's that game called? Operation? Now, how am I going to do that? I want something underneath that to hold that. How am I going to do that? Should have thought of that before I put it on. I've got something over here. A little high. What else have I got? That'll look good enough though, won't it? Might even leave it on its side. Oh, I just do that. I'll have to do that. Half a dozen, one or the other, but there's a fender for it. Try to make it look more what it's supposed to look like. Designed and fabricated within what time is it?
43.
43 minutes. Gonna have to spend some time welding it. Gonna have to put something on the lip also. On the lip, on this part here, no doubt. Maybe a piece of round rod or a small piece of something. A piece of round rod going down there or whatever. The brackets, I'll just weld to the shock part where they welded it. I can do the exact same thing. It's just that I've got a different fender than they have. Got a headlight for it. Went out to the stash, this little tiny brass headlight headlight for it. That'll clean up nice, I think, for that. The handlebars are not decided yet. So, not decided yet. But it's coming right along. That'll give me some time. What can I say? That'll give the front fender that matches it, sort of, I guess. It kind of goes nice with the engine, kind of swoops underneath that engine nice. But that's what we're going for. So now we're going for a little, I guess just a little cruiser that you could cruise around on. The foot pegs are all on it and everything now, so you really could ride it around. This piece for the seat, you can see how far it's down. Well, I was talking to Julian, I just get a seat that goes straight across, right to the tank. It'd be like that much foam, so look, basically right straight across. I'd like for them maybe to sew tassels on it, like an Indian motorcycle, or some little hoops with the beads in it with the tassels on it on the side. It would give that kid effect, I guess, or the Indian effect maybe in a different sort of way. But if you can picture it, that's where it's going right there. That's where it's going. Also, you're watching, I'm not forgetting about Jolene's Bugatti. I got the back rivets in, the back spine. This car is getting painted soon, believe it or not. I got to go for it. The black spine has been riveted. Now I got all the rivets cut for the center. I'll show you that. So, get all the rivets cut for the center. I want to thank for the help today. We had some help cutting them, Joe Wag and his buddy. And also, we had from the hot rodders that stopped in, they had the hot rods. The guy had the truck. I don't know his name right off the hands. He had the black, satin black truck that came with the hot rodders. He said, what about if you anneal those? This should have been a very first thing to do. Working with aluminum, no doubt in my mind. Probably should have been. But anyways, I heated some up when I did this. And you can tell they flattened out a lot different than the ones I didn't do. They flattened out just a little bit more. But these ones all had to be done with a hammer, and those all up there have to be done with a hammer. I'm not going up there and leaning on top and trying to do something with that little tool that I made. So basically I just took a torch and put some heat on those bad boys. It seemed to do the job. It seemed to soften them up a little bit. There's a couple little picks around here and there, the center thing, and then we're going in and we're gonna make up our mind how we're gonna paint that bad boy. Also coming up, me and Jolene are going on a little rendezvous. We're gonna go out and see Ross Galitsky. He's a friend of ours. We met with the incredible car collection and the antique collection. He inspires me. He has a George Barris car. I said that before, but this time it's a George Barris car. He's working on it. He's going for it. He said it was probably a car it was a car he seen at a car show years ago. Some lady owned it, I guess. And he just drooled over it, and he owns it, and he's going to fix it and do what he can with it. And me and Jolene are going out to help. And then we're going to stop into Rust Valley, and I'm hoping that I can help Mike out in them for a couple days. Give me some mud, and I'll sling some mud for them, or put a panel on, or do something for them. Fix a fender, or I don't know, help them clean the yard. And then we're going to go see Japan Customs. We're going to go see him. I'm hoping that I can learn the plenishing hammer. He can show me, he sells those things, so I want him to show me, what it can do, what it can't do, and maybe I can learn a few things. He takes things a lot further than I do. And DD Speed Shop, if we can go there, we're going to try to go there also. He builds some really cool cars that I think anybody probably could build. Maybe not going to get the horsepower that he's going for, but you could build exactly what he's building, because he's not painting them and making them look shiny. He's actually using them and building a cool hot rod that could have been. That's what I like about what he's doing. We're going to do that little trip, and then we'll see how that goes. I'm not sure if Jolene's we're going shopping for a vehicle or not. Suburban's come due. We're going to see what happens. I know that cars out there are cheaper than they are here, probably because of shipping. And to get them here, it would cost more money to ship them, probably than it would to Vancouver, no doubt in my mind. But it's a long haul, so I don't know. But anyways, thanks a lot. We really appreciate it. Thanks for following along on that. I'd rather do this here fender, the piece on the top, in two pieces. I've tried to do it in one piece before, stretching wheel openings, wheel arches in the back, doing anything like that. If you're doing a whole fender, do that top piece out of a couple pieces. It'll make it much easier on your life, I guarantee it. Have a great day, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, go buy some Hiltz gear, make yourself happy, do what you want, get down and go for it. Have a good day.